Hello, welcome to Module 3 of Research Integrity and Careers in Addiction Science. This week we're going to talk about how to prevent scientific misconduct. Scientific misconduct, as you have learned from the readings, covers the full gamut of a research project, starting with the initiation of a study and the development of a research protocol and obtaining approval to study human or animal subjects. And it continues until the reporting of the research study and the dissemination of the study's findings. Many aspects of scientific misconduct become apparent at the time the study is published, and this explains our focus in some aspects of this course on publication ethics, where everything comes together in the publication process, although we're covering things that run the full gamut of scientific research. There are two main ways to detect, minimize, and prevent scientific misconduct. The first is through measures directed at individuals, like ethical training and conflict of interest declarations. So in this exercise, you're going to be learning about how to conduct moral reasoning decision-making, which will help you to learn the skills to deal with situations that may be ethically challenging. At the second level, we're talking about institutions and society, which create an environment for moral decision-making or an environment for ethical misconduct. Both of these levels are important in protecting the integrity of scientific research. The institutional and societal levels provide an infrastructure that can be very useful in providing normative guidance about what are the proper courses of action, what values we consider important and sacred, and how best to adhere to them. So think about the abuses of human rights and human dignity that you read about in previous weeks, including the Nazi medical experiments and the radiation experiments during the Cold War. These occurred in the last 100 years, but there are things going on now that are equally relevant to our discussions of moral reasoning. And these include sexual harassment and racial discrimination, which are very prominent at within our society, and they are things that require both an individual and an institutional and societal response. So the good news is that scientific misconduct does not occur often, and when it does occur, it's more likely to be minor ethical infractions rather than major cases of scientific fraud. And secondly, scientific misconduct can be prevented by means of individual, institutional, and societal policies and values that you will learn about this week. So let's get started.